welcome back to the channel. I have a post review. I have a completed painting here. It is the Starry Night Santa from Diamond Art Club. Completed, done, finished. Took me 2 months, 3 months, something like that. Start to finish, so it's done in time for Christmas. And it will be framed by the time this video is finished. It will be framed. I have all the framing materials here. I got my frame in today. So I will go ahead and frame it up on video while I go over it. It was a 42 by 57 square drills. It had two AB colors in it, and that was the white here in the snow and the yellow in the windows of the little buildings. Don't know if we can pick it up there and see it. There we go. Yes, the yellow in the buildings was ABs, and you can see a lot of the ABs there in the snow as well. The fit of the drills was very, very good. They fit together really nicely. My biggest downfall on this one that I can say right now is there was a lot of trash. A lot of trash in this one. That was all trash from this kit. Most of it was little tabs that they don't fit together right, you know, that kind of thing. Of course, you got the big chunks right there. It's quite a bit more trash than was in my Statue of Liberty that I did from Diamond Art Club. So, and I think I'm not the only one who has had an issue with that with this particular painting. In my live, it was mentioned last night that other people were seeing a larger amount of trash with this particular painting. So it may just be a painting specific issue. But otherwise, I love it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful in person. This camera just does not do it justice with how the oil slick color in the snow, just highlighting that snow, is just phenomenal. And then the star up here as well. Part of Santa's beard has it. Part of his hair has some ABs in it. All of the snow has ABs highlighting it everywhere. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous painting, and it's going to look great hanging on my wall somewhere here in the room for Christmas time. As you can see, we're getting in the Christmas spirit around here. We got our little Christmas tree here. That's our Christmas tree. And we got our Santa that's over here that dances. Oh, you got to see the Santa that dances. Sorry, going off on a little sidetrack thing here. You got to check out Santa. I love it.
That gets me every time.
Yeah, we got him, and we got our stockings up on the wall over here by the door. So we're all Christmased out now. That's all of the Christmas decorations I really have, except for this now, and the December project that she and I are working on right now. But that's such a massive diamond painting. I don't even know where we're gonna hang that one. I have no clue. It's so big. So we'll figure out a place. So yeah. Great pleasure working on this one. Love the Diamond Art Club quality. It's what you'd expect. Just a great painting. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on... Watch yourselves. I got the rolling pin. Yeah, better behave. That's what my mom used to say. I'm going to go ahead and start framing this one up. So the first step, of course, is roll over it with the rolling pin. And listen to all the little drills that might pop down into place that I may have missed, which I don't think I have any because I've already rolled over this with a rolling pin before. I just want to make sure that it's right before I frame it. I have not sealed this. I will not seal this until after it's framed. And the main reason why is because when you seal it, it tends to stiffen a little bit. And using the canvas stretcher, you want this to be nice and flexible still. So that's why I don't seal it until after I've stretched it. So the rolling pin is done. Second roll over, the sticky. This will get all of the hank off of my painting. And I'm going to have to do it on the back too, because the back is full of hank and other debris that may have gotten on it just moving it around. So I will roll over it with the sticky. And that should get all of the hank off of it. And maybe even a drill or so may have come off. So we got to figure out where that drill goes. There's got to be a missing spot here somewhere. It looks like it may be an 820. Oh, there it is. Right in the middle. So we'll put that 820 back in that little spot there. Where did I put the tweezers? I had the tweezers over here.
In my cup.
You moved the tweezers in
On the side
your
of my
cup.
cup.
Oh, okay, there they are. She's actually organizing, and that's not a bad thing. But when things are organized, I don't usually know where to find them.
The woman's touch.
Okay, let me get that down. There we go. Alright. I've replaced the 820 back down in there, so it'll stay. Alright. I stickied over to the front. Let's get the back and get all the hank off of the back. There we go. This is the best little investment ever. They sell them on Amazon. It is a sticky. It's the one that Vince Offer sells on TV. And it is well worth it. Because all you got to do when I get done with this is just go rinse it off. And it's dry it off and it's ready to go again. It's a completely reusable lint roller. And it's really good for doing over your diamond paintings if you have a cat.
Or a dog.
Or a dog. Or if you have a hamster that you let run loose in the house. Or guinea pigs. Chinchillas.
Llama?
Yeah, if you got a llama, yeah. I don't know, somebody may have a llama running loose in their house. I don't know. Mrs. Coffee, you got any llamas running loose over there? Little Maggie likes them. There we go. That's got the best chunk of it up. So now, see how it works? It gets all of that, everything off of it. And now I can go take that to the sink and rinse it all off, and all the yucky stuff goes down the drain, and it just leaves you with a nice, clean, sticky, rubber feeling lint roller. Alright, step one in the framing. You order this. When you order this, you have to kind of order it custom for this one, because this is a 42 by 57. And of course, he doesn't make them in whatever size. You actually have to order custom for that, which still wasn't expensive. I think it was like $12, $13 for this size. Not super bad. Maybe even less. I have to go remember. I don't honestly remember the price there, but it was right around the 10-ish, 10 to 15-ish range for the frame. And I measured it out, and it actually was 42 by 57, just as it says there. The printed area was 42 by 57. So I got my DIY canvas stretcher. Those are your 57s. And those are your 42s. There and there. So see, they match the size. And then you got your cross pieces for your corners that hold your corners solid. And your little staples that go in the corners that hold them solid as well. So, first thing you do is you look at the canvas stretcher, and you'll see that one side is nice and flat. The other side kind of has a little curve to it. That curve is what goes in towards the center of the painting. So in our case, this will go this way. And on this one here, I've got the curve is on this side, and the flat side is on that side, so that'll go towards the inside of the painting there. I'm going to set them off to the side because you're actually working on the painting upside down. That one goes just the way I have it, and that one goes just the way I have it. Those are already in the right position. So now we flip the painting over. With Diamond Art Club, it's not so bad. You can actually see through the canvas. You can actually see it on camera even. You can see through the canvas a little bit better. And you can see where the edges of the painting are. The corners is what you're really particularly worried about. You're going to find yourself an ink pen. I never know when I'm grabbing ink pens over here out of her cup because she makes a lot of them into diamond painting pens. So I always have to check it first to make sure it's actually an ink pen.
One or two in there.
But I grabbed an ink pen. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the corners, and you're going to just mark a little mark right at the corner, going down. A little mark on this corner going this way, like that, and do the same thing over here. Just giving yourself little guidelines as to where your. Let me go to the other side of the camera here. It's a whole lot easier to see that way. This is actually better with a light pad, which I may very well do to make sure I'm not messing this up. There we go. I want to make sure I'm not going to mess this up. Okay. Now you can really see the corner. Right there. And right there. No worries about the markings because you're not going to see those when it's done anyway. I got that one a little bit off. I got to go there. And that's perfect where it needs to be. Let's flip it over and do the same thing. Let's put a mark right there. Like that. And a mark right there. Like that. And then I'll move it over. Just marking the corners even with the side and the bottom or the side and the top, whichever one you're working on. So that you get a nice little L there where if you extended the bottom line of it across, as you see like right there. And that's just to give you a guide where to put your stretcher bars. Now, again, you lay them with the rounded side towards the center of the painting. So we already had those sitting where we needed them and the way we needed them. Now, on the Diamond Art Club canvas, the canvas does not overhang the edge of the adhesive. And basically all you're going to do is you're going to line those edges of that wood up on those little marks you made. With Diamond Art Club, the adhesive on the back of these canvas stretchers does not overhang the edge of the painting. There's plenty of edge there to fit this in there, which is awesome. So that way you're not sticking your project to your desk when you're trying to frame it. Let's set everything down here, make sure it all fits right. Yes. This is going to be perfect. Alright. Let me pull this out again to make sure I've got everything lined right where I want it. Because I am OCD about straight, even, square, and perfect. Okay. Yes. And yes. Okay. Alright. Oops, sorry about that, folks. I was putting the light pad back down and I caught the cord for the webcam, which is plugged into the computer, and it popped it out of the computer. So, everything is where I want it to be. I know how I want it to set up. So now what I do is I take and I peel the adhesive off of the back of my wood, as so. Or it's not the adhesive, it's the protective covering over the adhesive. Sorry. And we gotta get that piece off of there. It's being a little tricky. There it goes. Alright. Again, rounded side towards the center of the painting. And you want to line that up right on the very edge of the bottom of the diamonds, on the edge of the diamonds. You don't want to stick it down quite yet. There we go. You got it right where you want it, then you can stick it down. And it stays down really well. That end isn't where I wanted it. Yeah, it is. That's good. That'll work. Yep, that will work perfectly. Alright, and then you do the same thing all the way around. Just like that. Stick that one down really good. Now we do it again for the top. Goes. And peel this side off. Rip. Rounded edge towards the center. I'm going to keep repeating that. That's where it goes. Just like that. And then stick that down nice and tight. And then do the same thing over here. And you think diamond painting adhesive is sticky? This stuff is crazy sticky. It's some sort of a double-sided tape, but it is just super sticky stuff. And there we go. Stick that one down. Like that, and that. There we go. Now, those are stuck down. You see, they come up with the canvas. What you do is you fold your corners up and in like that. So you kind of fold it up and in as you're folding the corners together. And what it does is it catches the canvas in a crease in the middle, and it stretches it together. You may end up having to cut a little bit off of the canvas on the corner with scissors to be able to have something for it to stick to. So you may have to do like that to have it so the adhesives stick together. I'm going to pull that in there nice and tight. And there we go. And now, it's kind of not sticking together. So it does come with these little staples. That's what they're there for. And you just stick those. There's like little holes you'll see there on the edges of the stretcher bars.
Do you need another set of hands?
And I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. This one's being just a little bit more tight than the others, which I will not complain about. Tightness is good with this. And what you can do is now you see there's down there in the corner how it's all nice and folded in there. And the staple is there. Now you can just take that staple and tap it down just a little bit, nice and flat. And then you want to repeat the process, oops, on this side over here. Again, you may have to cut a little strip off the corner there. And then you want to peel that down inside there like that. So you got your piece there. Just want to push it down inside there nice and tight while you bring the two halves of the stretcher bar together. And you really want to get it in there good. Good and tight, because you want a nice square corner there. And then again, another staple in that corner. And they kind of are press-in staples. I mean, they're not, you don't have to pound them in. They're press-ins. But I do tap them down after I press them in. Now we just got to do the bottom. Bottom is easy. Same process. Only you're going to do it on both sides at the same time. This is where you might need a second hand. I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. I want to make sure that's in right there. And what I need you to do, see this staple? It goes in that hole there, and then it goes into that hole. Okay, I got it up there. That's great, you're helping me hold it, because that's what I needed. And then this side here, I do the same thing with. My lovely assistant.
Hey y'all. Just sitting back here in the sidelines over here.
She's watching and learning. tap those down. I don't ever use these.
What are those for?
I found out what they're for. You actually you mount them like here, like that, and you mount them on the bottom of it right there, so that if you stretch a piece of wire across here to hang it from a wire, this is to stop it from tapping against the wall.
Oh.
But I don't worry about that, because what I'm going to do is put 2 nails in the wall
Hang it up that
and
way.
hang it just like that with 2 nails. Well, you can't see it
Yeah.
on camera, but
Cool beans.
there is the finished stretched, well, not finished. It's not finished, folks. Your little corner pieces, you will see in the bottom and the side there are little slots there, like that. What this does is it fits into that slot as such, like that, and both sides. And then you just kind of press it into the corner by hand, if necessary. And then you can give it a little tap if you need to. You really should never need to. And that's just to brace it up and keep it from twisting. If I wasn't explaining how to do this and I was just doing it on my own, I'd already be done. I mean, these are that quick, that simple, that easy, and you get a great professional looking result in the end. And I will provide a link again to the AliExpress store where I buy these frames, because they are a great price for what you get, and it's a great product. And so far, everything I've gotten from there has fit my painting perfectly. And there you have it, folks.
Just be sure to measure it properly.
Yes, yes, be sure to measure it properly, and measure it to the 1/2 centimeter if you have to. And there you have it, a well framed. Now I will take acrylic paint and I will paint the edges here and down the side. I will paint my edges with acrylic paint and make them match something in the painting usually. But there you have it, a well stretched Starry Night Santa ready to hang on the wall.
Gorgeous.
It was a lot of fun. It's a great painting. I think I will, all of my diamond paintings, I think I'm going to get framed like this. They're just, it's so simple, it's so easy, it's easy to hang. Because as I was showing her, 2 nails on the wall, it hangs. That's all you need. 2 nails on the wall, it hangs. And it's so lightweight. I think 2 thumbtacks on, not 2 thumbtacks, but 2 push pins on the wall even would probably hold that. And it was quick, simple, and easy to do. And it looks like a professionally wrapped canvas when you're done. So there you have it, folks. Starry Night Santa, ready for display. And we will see more of us in our December videos with the December project, which we have made a little progress on, but not much. We haven't had a lot of time to work on it. Been doing DoorDash and Bite Squad and Lyft and my job, and yeah. I'm actually kind of tired tonight, if you can't tell with the blabbering. Alright, I guess we will see you in our next video. Again, I will include the link for the framing stuff. I will include that down below. Also, I will include a link down below for Amber's store, Ash's Minders. She is got herself open and running again, and so you go ahead and take a look at her group, see what she has to offer. She'll be getting more stuff in soon. We got to order some more stuff for her to make minders out of. Got some really interesting stuff on the way, so everybody just keep an eye on her group. Just request to join. As I said, I'll link that down below as well. And as always, my PayPal link is down below if you'd like to help support the channel until I can get monetized. PayPal link is down below. So until next time, rock on, y'all.